I just want to say I'll continue being with you, working with you. Let us hold this country together. Let us hold our party together. Let us prepare as we move forward, follow the guidelines of IEBC, the timetables, because all this will have a factor. There's no free business anymore. You have to follow up very, very carefully on what is going on so that you can also take your space appropriately. Don't say that our space shall be given. No. Take it. Fight for it. Push yourselves there. And I'm sure tutafaulu. Where Kenya is, the solution is women. And if you ask me what is our plan must be women. Yes. And if you ask what is the strategy must be women. Yes. So women are the plan, women are the strategy, and women are the solution. We need to pull together, we need to encourage you, because you always encourage us. But we need to also do the same. They say, scratch my back and I shall scratch yours. So we need to have that. Women know how to save. They save for the family. And I want to tell you, if a nation does not expand its savings, it cannot grow. So now, with the taxes continuously pushing, we are now raiding the savings of our mothers, of our sisters. We are raiding you. So if we are raiding you constantly, how are we going to turn the economy around? So there must be a full stop to this thing. There must be an end to it. You must now say, no, we want to turn things around. And the only way to turn it around, you must now be in the driving seat. You must now be in the driving seat. It is a manual that will not only help ANC, but I'm sure it will also find its way into the corridors of other political parties. So what you have done is good for all the women of this country. Yes. Thank you so much. When we talk of Uchumi Bora, that is exactly what is really biting us today. We are living beyond our means. We are talking every other day, even in Kiambaa, where you have been campaigning, you are also there. Even in areas where we thought, or where people assumed that poverty has been put aside, the truth of the matter is that food baskets have had to be distributed in Kiambaa.
Yes. And people fight for it.
And people fight for that. Kupata kale kaunga, mafuta, labda sijui na nini, kama kuna sabuni na nini. It has reached that stage. In regions that we never imagined we would see that level of poverty. So we must work. We must not dehumanize our people. We must retrace our steps and get things right. We must work towards improving the production side. Let us produce, then consume. But let us not constantly be in a state of consumption. Because this is where we are. Constantly just saying we are consuming. But we are not thinking about how can we multiply what we seem to be consuming. So we are all rushing in for the very little that is there.
In this country, Kenya, Your Excellency, anyone who walks on the table and says, I want to walk a journey with you, must give you a strategy and say, within my region, the challenges, yes, are this. The solutions are this. The strategy is this. That is when you'll know you're on a journey. In ANC, and I'm hoping, Chair, we are not here because we are waiting for the votes that will come in so that we get the seats. We are going to look for the votes so that when I'm nominating you, you feel I worked for that vote. Yes. And I hope that is the journey. And it's a journey to sacrifice yourself. So it's a sacrifice. So for you to see the good fruit, you must sacrifice. If you are waiting to tell the party, the president to be that we need money, logistics to do this, then don't be closer to the secretariat. The secretariat needs people who come, say, I don't need your money, but I'll give you this. I don't have money, but I'm going to volunteer 45 hours this, and I'll give you that. That's the money I'm giving. Because it's not really money. I'm going to volunteer this. So that is what His Excellency Musalia needs. A team that is willing to sacrifice, to see. The policy will come. Let me tell you people. After the Kiambaa elections, and I know he was there, there's nothing we are telling those young people. There's policy of economic empowerment. They will not understand now. But you need a catch. How do you pull them to listen to that policy? How do you bring them closer? How do you convince them? It's the most important thing.
Face a lot of barriers, financial, be it what, violence, women face all that, which we are expecting in the coming elections. We may not have this kind of issues to ensure that women vie and win the coming elections in a very peaceful manner, and that's why we say ANC. The money being launched today is designed by women for women as part of ANC commitment in developing effective women leaders. The publication aims to enhance women's participation in politics at both local and national levels. It also aims to track political engagement by women aspirants and their strategies for the coming 2022 general elections.
It's a tough journey. Let's help each other. Ukiona mwanamke mwingine mshike mkono utembe na yeye. Kwa sababu hii siasa wanaume waliacha siku hizi kupigania wanawake. They fight for positions. They fight for their career. It's a high time even us start thinking like them. Tushikilie mheshimiwa mkono, we lobby, tutongoze wasichana wengine, we poach, hata kama ni kuiba tutaiba mtu kwa chama akuje to join. Let's talk all those people to join us, because I believe, Your Excellency, you have a dream, and so far ukiangalia all the presidential candidates, this is just a secret that you don't know. Everybody says economically they are safer with you. Because you realize that most people now, it's fighting for resources, for money and power. But watu wanauliza, hii mrengo ingine kipata power, watatuumiza. Who are we safer with? Upole wako, your humility is what sells you out. So I would just urge you to weka koti kando, weka tai kando, kanyaga ground, piga vipindi, wacha watu wakuona.
Just I wanted to also encourage our leaders to consider women in whatever decision they make. And I'm even thinking if it will be very good if our party leader, starting with ANC, could have a woman vice president as a consideration. That way. Because I believe in terms of economic empowerment, in terms of also even political empowerment, Kenyan women are much more empowered compared to Tanzania. If Tanzania has done it, Kenya is ripe for that. So I worked with women and men at the same time, because I used to be in charge of finance, procurement and administration, and also HR. And I'm telling you, whatever you give to women, it will be done. Always, always. And the other thing that I noticed in terms of even job applications, when a man is 60% qualified for a job, he will apply. The woman will wait until she's 100% qualified for her to apply. So I think we need to still have that kind of courage. And in terms of even politics, nobody will push a woman. Please, guys, push yourselves.
I think you can sit.
Yes.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Naitwa Ulichiri Nima from Nakuru County. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good.
Cannot forget our team behind there, kindly. You're very important to us. You are covering us. Yes. Manual. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, on our screen here, you can see photos running, and the Women's League. You can start here, just your name and the county kindly. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Leadership and the invited guests, I want to take this opportunity to once again thank you. Small monies here and there. So women get together and they give whatever they have, Your Excellency. So we want to remove that burden from you. And
Thank you.
Yes, so we just shows it.
So Lydia, coming to the
Coming to the picture.
hold the book.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Can we have a men only? Men only.
Back once again. Now, there is an announcement that I would like to make regarding the website that was there. So once you're there, you can be able to see everything about the party policies, but particularly our area of interest now.
And South Africa is still getting